Do you have a heating, ventilation, or air conditioning problem and need it fixed as soon as possible? Has it been a long time since the last time you have the HVAC system in your home or at your office maintained? Finding the right HVAC contractors can sometimes be hard. You need to make sure that they have the knowledge, skill, and experience to provide you with complete repair and maintenance services. That's why we're here to help. With a highly trained, licensed, insured, and experienced team of technicians, we're proud to offer the best services in the field. From sale, installation, to repair and maintenance, we take each project with care and with a focus on open communication and getting the job done right the first time. Maintaining the ventilation, air, and heating systems in your home or office is the key to the longevity of your units and effective energy savings. So don't risk your money on an ineffective HVAC system. Call us today.
Good morning, this is TCR, TroyCommunityRadio.com. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN for David Denoyer on TCTV. It's time for the Lincoln Community Center Report, and with us this morning is Shane Carter. Good morning.
Good morning, Clint. How you doing?
We're doing fabulous. How are things going at the center?
Things are going good. Coming off of this weekend, the kids have a long weekend, Friday and Monday out of school, so a lot of work to be put in, but we're excited. And one of the good things that was going to get done this weekend while they're out of school, we're taking the van finally to get the lettering put on.
Oh.
So people, we're not just the white service van running around town. We can have some signage, if you will. So that's exciting.
Identifiable markings on the side.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Yep.
Tell us about your Good News Club. How is that going?
It's going pretty good. We've had 2 weeks of classes thus far, and we had like 10 to 12 kids that were participating, but the instructor said they want to grow it and have more kids. It's free. It's really for anybody, grades K all the way up to 12th, 4th, 5th grade, in terms of the relevance of the information. But 5 to 6:30, and it's right after the after-school tutoring program, so a lot of parents are utilizing it as like, built-in daycare or extra day to go out and run errands. So anybody that's interested, definitely contact myself or Nicole at 937-335-2715. And remember, it's just an Awana-based program, and it's free and open to everyone.
All right. You pretty much got basketball going on year-round, and you're getting ready for the winter basketball leagues.
Yes, and this is the big league in terms of a lot of kids, mainly probably over 100 to 120 kids.
Wow.
And just want to put another plug out there, and thankful for Troy Community Radio and a lot of the downtown businesses for sponsoring the team. But we're looking for sponsors again for the team. This is like my shameless plug here. We need volunteers to help with running the clock, coaching. If you have refereeing skills, if you just want to come and hang out and be like help supervision, when you have 110 kids throughout 4 hours running the gym, we definitely always need help with adults. And then the other thing too, I'd say, is that starting here, we start November, the second Saturday in November. Anybody wants to come down and watch the kids participate, it's really a fun time. So I want to thank all of the corporate sponsors we've had, all the businesses, and anybody that's interested, just give us a call or contact us on the website at www.lcctroy.com.
And we are getting into that time of year as we say goodbye to summer. It's fall. You've got your Thanksgiving Day feast coming up, and the planning that goes along with that.
Yes, and I wanted to try to get started on it earlier this year. It's set for Wednesday, November the 25th, but we've got a lot of planning and organizing to do. So the main thing is we want to contact any of our volunteers that want to get signed up, serving, helping set up. Please get on the list for us so we can be able to have your information. And then we're also looking for, and we've sent out some letters to people throughout the community and throughout the county. We always deep fry 8 turkeys for all the kids, so we have a lot of money in terms of that we use to purchase those. So we're always looking for donations. So maybe you're somebody that works for a union and they donate a turkey, or maybe your corporation's nice enough to donate a turkey and your family already has one. If so, you can donate to the Lincoln Center. It'll go towards a huge cause. Last year we fed about 150 people. And on that day, like, we collaborated with Dick Steineman because the soup kitchen was closed the day before Thanksgiving. So what we were able to do is he sent a lot of people to us, and then obviously we had a lot of leftovers that we sent back to him to be able to use for the next day. So
great. It all goes to a good cause.
Yeah, and the thing, Clint, I know you don't really, maybe you don't look at it as in-depthly, but like I know you see it because you're downtown a lot. There's a lot of people that are hungry, and a lot of people that are, if you want to say homeless or don't have the things that you're needed to be able to be just take care of yourself. And I think what I realized when we started providing these services at the center was because maybe we don't want for a lot of things, or maybe we have the necessities, we kind of overlook some of the others. And it amazed me the amount of people that literally came up to me over the last 2 years and said, thank you for this meal, or thank you for the meal we're taking home. And that was a good feeling. I think that was something that we really want to take pride in.
Well, it could even be someone who lives alone,
yes,
and is just looking to come out and enjoy Thanksgiving with others.
Yeah, and doesn't have the time to cook a whole feast, or
right,
maybe that working mom with a couple of kids. So it's really been a neat outreach event, and we're really thankful to be able to host it.
Great. Your after-school tutoring program?
Yeah, it's been going good.
I got a lot of kids.
A lot of kids. We actually yesterday just got 2 new kids that got oriented, so we'll probably have them there coming up going into the week. But we have generally 40 kids, sometimes 50. We easily could have more. We are working very, very. We're trying to work at problem solving as to how are we going to get more kids to the center by using the one van. And really thankful for the people that stepped up and met on September the 30th to talk about the future of the center, and a lot of people that are leaders in the city, because we don't want to just be a neighborhood center. We want to be the focal point of the community. And one thing we have to do is get out and expose people to what we're doing and work on outreach opportunities. But ultimately, what I think is good that I believe I've been able to do during my tenure is get like Troy Community Radio. We've collaborated with you guys to now where I believe it's almost like we're partners and we're like brothers in this. And whenever you do that, we're talking about something at the center and Troy Community Radio comes up, we're able to talk to them about things you guys are doing and vice versa. So what I would like to say is that coming out of the strategic planning meeting, I think now we have more people that are aware of what's going on at the center, how we're structured, and when you have more people in the community that want to see it be successful, I think that it'll help us never take backwards or to regress back to to where we were. So I'm excited about figuring out how are we going to get more kids to the center, figuring out how we're going to get more parking, figuring out how we're going to make it more accessible to people, and it seems like the people that we have on this committee are really excited too.
And some of that in the message is letting people know exactly what it is you do at the center.
Yes.
More than just kids, you work with the seniors as well.
Yes, and a lot of people have came in. It's been cool. I've had a lady came in. She's lived in Troy 50 years. She said, "I've never stopped here. What in the heck do you guys do here?" And I gave her a tour and stuff. She's like, "Okay, I thought maybe you were with the church. I thought maybe it was like a boys' home. I thought at one point maybe it was just used for like gatherings." And she was really amazed. And then she came back 2 days later and brought 3 of her friends and joined the pool. So
wonderful.
Yeah, exactly. However we can use social media, however we can tell a friend. Word of mouth is very, very contagious. So
well, we don't have too many heated indoor pools in Troy.
We don't, and I'll tell you, we've worked really hard, as you know, because we've talked about a lot of the last 3 years to keep the heat right, make sure the building's up to par. Well, when Dave Denoyer, Dave Services, put in the HVAC system, that allows us to heat the room in the winter. So then it's like the least you can get the people to complain, I feel like the better we're doing. But then also right. I think like. Then that means when people do start complaining, it's like, hey, they are used to the quality of services. And that's something that I really think that has changed, too, as far as the cleanliness of the building and the presentation of the grounds and the land. And people get used to that. So it's like, you can't drop the ball on that because people get used to that level, which is good.
I think a lot of the squeak that you probably hear now are the growing pains.
Well, I pray so.
All right. Now you've been preparing for your open house and silent auction.
Yep. And really, this is our 3rd year doing this. Last year was the first year of the silent auction. It went very well. Had a lot of businesses that donated things that we were able to profit for, and all those earnings go to the after-school program. So for any of our listeners that are listening, if you are an entrepreneur or own a business or involved in a business, things such as gift certificates, tickets to sporting events, they like those gift baskets. They decorate all nice for the holidays and put candles and stuff in. We're sending letters out to corporations and businesses and local people. So if anybody's interested in supporting that cause, contact myself at scarter@lcctroy.com or contact us on the phone 937-335-2715. We're working on, by the end of this month, having all those letters out and having the majority of our donations collected by the middle of November.
All right. So, anything else you want to add in there? That seems like a lot of activity. And like you say, with school out on Friday and on Monday,
I bet you are going to be busy at the center.
I was going to say, anybody that's listening wants to come down Monday, the kids will be there from noon to 5, and I can do a great job introducing you to all of them. So that's something I'd say. And we'll have snack time, and we're also going to do like a walking field trip Monday if the weather permits. So
now, are you still looking for donations of like snacks, after-school snacks, bottled water,
any type of? I mean, the kids, peanuts, things that that have shelf life, things we can put on the shelf. So individually packaged items, fruit snacks, fresh fruit, bottles of water, even like the yogurt cups you can buy, all that stuff goes over real well. So yes, we are looking for those things. And also, we've been working with Bakehouse Breads downstairs, and they've been able to give us some of their breads that they're not able to sell or whatever. So
nice.
Lunch meat, yeah.
Good, that's good stuff.
Oh, that's great stuff. I tell you, I told the kids, one was like, what kind of bread is this? I said, oh, don't worry about it, I'll eat it. It's not, so just jokingly that, kids are used to white bread or wheat bread in the thing, and they look and say, what is this? And it's like, well, let me show you something. And so lunch meat goes a long way, any vegetables, and we'd be grateful for all that stuff.
All right. Hey, Shane, thank you so much for stopping in.
Thank you and Dave.
This has been the Lincoln Community Center Report with Shane Carter. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN for David Denoyer on TCTV.